is going on, everyone? KMDolph back as I adjust my camera to the next installment of Transport Fever 2. Now, second recording in one day for me, which means more exciting, fun stuff for you guys, but a little bit less you messaging me and me doing the things that you asked me to do. But it is what it is when I've only got one day off. Today is day 2 recording, well, part 2 recording, as my little train there heads around the old Halo line, which we completed at the end of last episode. As you can see, illustrated, we've got Crayford, Haverhill, Epsom, Trostenwald and Buxton. They are all now bussed up, given that Crayford and Buxton were the only ones that needed buses. Buxton and Crayford also have their own drop-off services for freight. Trostenwald and Haverhill do not have that yet, but we're going to set that up today. And Epsom has its own little DHL vans, as you saw last episode. So the only two things we're going to do today is we're going to set up Haverhill with some sort of... And this thing's done this thing again, but nevertheless, it is what it is. I am going to set up a little trucking route that comes from here and drives all the way down here and comes into the station and drops off in there. What that's going to do is it's going to allow tools on the line a lot quicker. Because we've got tools that want to go to Haverhill as it is. Crayford also want tools, and Sydney is going to want tools. So I'm going to get a little trucking service just to dump them in here to the station. The station can then take some on the actual platform itself, and they can also drop some off for the township itself, so that it can get stuff dropped off, and that will all be hunky-dory. We're also going to try and set up the Crayford Sydney branch line, just to get some passengers happening, so that, you know, we don't end up with this bottlenecking at some ridiculous point. So we're going to set both of those things up today. So without further ado, I guess, let's get straight into that today, right after the intro.
It's all the same when you're out of your mind, changing colors to hide from the blistering lights. They still burn in my...
Okay, and we're now back from the intro, and we're here at the Haverhill Tools Factory. Now, this is going to be a bit of fun, because I didn't think this was going to end up happening, but oh well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust that slightly. I'm going to duck on down here to Haverhill slightly and do some configurations. I can't do that. That's always fun. Can't do anything there. I was really hoping I could put that in there somewhere, but nevertheless I cannot. So whoever's dropping off the tools is literally just doing a round trip run. It will run, pick up the tools, it'll bring them down here, and then it will go back up, pick up more tools, bring it down here. Which is going to be slightly annoying, but we're going to have to make do with it, unfortunately. The other thing we do have to do is get a freight train of sorts onto the freight lines. Oh, hello, there's a tank engine. That's Thomas. There you go. As per last episode, Thomas is very much here now. Now, electrics. The stuff we have not had much fun with. 125 k's an hour. That's alright. So, I'm going to go find an electric that does 125 kilometers an hour, and hopefully not much more than that. Otherwise, we're going to be in a bit of strife. The RE4, that could be interesting. A Russian that goes too fast, a BR that goes too fast, the EMD that goes too fast. All of these things go too fast. I need something that... China? I mean, we could go down the path of China. I don't know that we really want to, but we could. You know what? I'm going to go with that RE... this thing. Switzerland, to be equipped with trucks. There you go. We're gonna truck it up with this thing. And then what I'm going to need is an assortment of nappies. You know what? We're only going to go with 4 for now, because until this line gets up and running, there is not really much point in doing anything more than what we're doing. So we've got you. We're going to have to create ourselves a new line. This will be Halo 2 freight clockwise because that's the only thing we can do at the moment. Halo 2 freight clockwise. So you're going to come, where are you going to come from? You're going to come from out of there. Right, so you're going to go bam, 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 and then bam. And that should be you, for the most part, sorted. One would hope. There it is. Look at it. I hope I fixed that right. Let's have a quick run around with the old mappery. Yep, that looks good. Comes out through there. That all looks good. That comes across there. Yep. I think we've got this nailed, just quietly. And then you're going to come and do a nice right royal run around here, and you're going to be hunky-dory with that. Yep, okay, cool. So I'm only going to run with one for now, because, let's face it, it's going to take a while for it to take off, because there's not much freight coming from the Halo line at this junction, given there's only 2 food and 2 construction materials coming in at all. That will take some time for it to get up and running. So while we're waiting for that, let's run over here to Trostenwald, to where I've got a freight station of some description. Yeah, okay. So I have got the line up and running, I just don't have anything on it. Trostenwald freight drop. Yeah, I haven't got anything here. Let's go to the road depot. Let's go buy a vehicle, and let's just chuck a vehicle on there to try and encourage the buyings. So you're going to be, what are you? You're Trostenwald. So let's go down to Trostenwald. You're a freight drop, so get on that. There you go. That's going to open that door up, hopefully, to them. Buxton's already got one. Crayford's already got one. All right, let's organise Haver Hill, because I'm pretty sure I have not done this yet. Okay, that's all up and running. That's hunky-dory. I do not have a... Uh-oh. Do I have anywhere nearby that I can purchase vehicles from? I would probably dare say not. Airlie. Oh, you know what? We could do it from the Airlie Road Depot. That would work, since there's now a bloody bridge there. Let's just buy a couple of... Oh, hang on. I want something that just does tools. I want it to look cool. Is there anything here that just does... I want something that just carries the tools for me. I don't want that little Isuzu flatbed truck, because that thing's annoying as hell. You know what? This little thing might do nicely. Let's buy 3 of them. And I'm going to have to create a new line for that one, because I haven't created that line yet. So you're going to go to there, and you're also going to drop into there. Now that's the Haverhill Tools drop. There you go, do that. Then I also need to go back into that, because I did not put a delivery vehicle on that at all. So let's go back to the Airlie Road Depot, buy a vehicle. Let's just buy that typical little... No, this thing. Let's just buy the one for now until this whole thing takes off. You need to get on the Haverhill freight drop. There you go. Now I've got something on there. So now every town on the new Halo line has got a drop-off system. Albeit a very cheap one. But nevertheless, it is what it is. And as you can see, this is already going to go gangbusters for me. Yeah, that's wonderful. Are you bringing much over with you? Only 22. Well, that's because you're not working hard enough here, sunshine. In saying that, though, you are working quite hard. You just can't keep up with all this demand, of which I am chucking onto you. Oh well, I mean, it is what it is. Get these here trucks. There you go. They're doing their bit. They're getting over there. I mean, it's realistically, it should be one or the other. I shouldn't be doing both. I shouldn't be doing both a train and a truck system, because I think that's where it's not going strongly for me. See, look, there you go. He can't even keep up with demand. The demand is the too high. Here comes this new fandangled truck that I've already got. Are you a new truck? No, you're early plank, and you got no plank. Well, you're bloody useless, aren't you? Righto, you take that plank, you go take them tools, and off you go. Alright, so that's all that sorted. Does this township already have buses? Yes. It already has buses. Okay, so that's that sorted. The only other thing I said I was going to do today was set up a new line up here for Sydney. Yes. That, my friends, is exactly what I said I was going to do. The question is, how am I going to go about this? I wonder. I mean, I could realistically chuck this almost anywhere and the people will come running. I could run it out this side and run it along the coast. I could run it in along and do another one of these doovers and run it around down the back here. You know what? That's not a terrible idea. Let's do that. All right, let's make a building. Let's make a terminus because we like the terminus. We're going to go a single line terminus that doesn't even really need to be 160 something meters bloody long, but anyway. We're going to stick you over here, I think. What I wouldn't give right now for that thing of which I miss. What's it called? What the heck happened there? Alright, so I'm going to want you probably there. Yep. Then I'm going to try and build some track around you. We are going to go standard track because this is going to be a tank engine branch line of sorts. We're going to bring you out as far as you will possibly go so you don't give me endless amounts of grief. There you go. And then we're going to bring you in along the coast. And then we're going to bring you in along somewhere in here where you don't make ridiculous lumps in tracks. No. See, all you're doing there is causing me lump in the track. And I don't like your lump in the track ideas. But in saying that, that does actually look quite cute. I just don't like this. I don't like your lump. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear God. Ah. Ugly. Ugly. Construction's not possible. Yeah, well you know what? None of this is possible right now because I don't like any of it. There you go. I mean, I would very much love it if you would just create this wonderful train thing without the lump. I don't understand why you want to make lump. Okay. You also won't make me a nice little bridge. And the only way you'll do that is by making me lump in the track. Okay. Well, at least we know. Alright, let's get rid of that. Hong Kong Phooey. I wonder, will you do these things? No. There's also no way in hell you would ever in a million years have a train line running over sand like that. So no, we're not going to have this. I really want to find a better way of doing this where I don't get lump in my track. Nah. It's not going to work. The only way it's going to work is if I come back here, potentially, and I do this. Now, you're going to give me lump in the track? No, but you're going to give me horrible, horrible lump everywhere else. Yeah, righto. Do that. The people coming by car can just live with it. Don't even know what the hell that is or what that's just become, but it's done something. Well, I mean, it's certainly unconventional, but it works. Kinda. Righto. You can do that. And then what you're going to do here, Sunshine, is as you come out of the station, you're going to do some nice big old curvy whoosie what's it around there. And then, hiya, create you with a nice little double line here so the people of Sydney know what's going on. And out you come. And then out you come some more. Yeah. And then a bit more. Yeah. And then you're going to come in here and go, oh, whabam. Yep, and that's pretty much how that's going to work. Now, I'm going to use these old... No, I'm not. No, I'm definitely not. Why can't I use these? Yes, I can. You're going to have them because you're an old school train line. Steam trains. Because this is what we do in Transport Fever 2 when you are KMDolph. You just steam train the living bejesus out of absolute... Hey. Hey. Come here. No. 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 Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Wrong one. I want that there. Oh, thank you. And then you're going to come over here. You're going to go there. You're going to go there. Because I don't want people doing stupid things. You're going to go there. You're going to go there. And then nice little branch line. Around the corner. You're going to stop there. And that's everything done. There you go. Now, the only other thing I do have to do is I do have to build myself a freight platform. Because there will be some small amount of freight coming in here occasionally. I mean, it's not going to be much, and I'm only going to make a couple of small tank engines to do this entire line. Because that's just the way you do things. You just put small trains on there that don't go terribly fast. So it doesn't sit there eating a hole out of your wallet. Even though I'm currently sitting at $2.9 billion dollary-doos. That's right, billions. I am now a successful billionaire. The only other thing I have to do, and unfortunately I'm going to do it because it's the only way I can do it, is I'm going to have to chuck a little cheeky... Yeah. I mean, honestly, I didn't want to do that, but it's really the only way I can do this. So, ho-hum. So now, that's my little Sydney to Crayford line. The only thing that Sydney doesn't have yet, which Sydney will have... Oh, do I want to go trams again? I think we do. I think we want to go trams in Sydney. Because it's Sydney. Light rail it. Why not? Alright, let's do this. We need a bus lane. We need the electrics. We're going to do everything. We're going to go... We're pretty much going to go ham. Alright, get ready for this. I really shouldn't be making that sound. I'm sorry. You can go to there, you go to there, you go to there. Yep, that's all fine. Yep, yep. Down the main strip. Sydney's main strip is getting absolutely torn asunder. Yep. Oh, this is going to destroy pretty much like most of this city, but my God, is it going to look great once it's done. Alright, get in there. Everything. Absolutely everything. Anything that can be changed, change it. It's going to destroy, as I said, it's going to destroy over half the city, but, you know, that's what they get for all of their tomfoolery. The wonderful people of Sydney. You can have that, thank you. Since you're going to sit there and build extra stuff. You will need to be upgraded, though. Thank you. Alright, so there you go. Now we got Tram Central for Sydney. Because why not? It's a tram. We like trams. Now, I do need the obligatory tramming platform, or tramming, whatever you want to call it, Duva. Right, so you're going to go nicely in there. And then you, my dear friend, you're going to come out this side. Oh, wait. I haven't done a cargo platforms. There you go. Now it's all good. Now we can sleep. We'll sleep soundly tonight knowing that I've fixed what was potentially going to be a very hurtful problem. Alright, so now. You know what? That doesn't look stupid, so I'm going to go with it. Everything's got electrics. Lovely. Sydney is now a city on the rebuild because I demolished over half of it. Now, we're going to put some... modern bus stops. You know what? I'm not even opposed to these. I'm just going to stick with them because they're just the things that I like to use. Alright, so we're going to come up here first and foremost, and we're going to go... No, you know what? We're going to go in here. We're going to go bam. I'm going to come down here and go bam. I'm going to come down here and go bam. Then we're going to come back up this side and go bam. I'm going to come up through here and go bam. And then, just because I can, I'm going to chuck one more in there. And there you go. That's that one done. Now, you will also need some sort of a drop-off. Small truck stop to unload cargo to be placed on the sidework does not allow loading of cargo. Well, that's fine. We don't need loadings. I am going to do a quick drop-off up there. And then I'm going to do a quick one there. And then, because you're going in there, you can also have a quick drop-off in there. Done. Okay. This is going to be equal amounts of both interesting and probably awesome. I mean, I'm honestly hoping it'll be awesome, because I'll be horrendously upset if it's not. Alright, let's make lines for Sydney. Sydney trams. Sydney light rail. There you go. Sydney light rail. Create one more. Sydney light freight. Aha! Didn't think I had that in me. Alright, Sydney light rail. Let's do it. Let's go ahaya. And then, where did I say you were going to go after that? You're going to go boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I like that. Then you're going to come back into there. And then you're going to go opposite direction because it's big. And that's probably the way you should do it anyway. Very good. Okay. Oh, hang on. I didn't finish with that. Sydney light freight. I need to do you now. Yes, I do. You need to go there, then out to there, and then over to here, and then down to here. And then after that, I don't care where you go. Ha ha ha! Alright, now we can go buy some tram. All the tram. Now, what do I want for a tram? Do I want to stick these Scooters on? I mean, the Scooters are usually pretty good. I mean, there are options on here for, you know, all sorts of different flipping trams and old school stuff and new school stuff and all that jazz. Now, the only problem I do have that I haven't quite figured out yet, and I'll worry about it later. You know what? I like these Urbos. You got two variances on you. Cobra's alright. That thing's alright. This thing's alright. You know what? I'm just going to go with this. How many do we want? 4? Go with 4. Because why not? No, you know what? No. No. Go with 2 for now, please. Because Sydney's not quite ready to take off yet. It's not the be all end all of the world yet. But it will be. It will become it. Sydney needs tool and construction materials. So, we go back into here. I need tools and construction materials. Tools and construction materials. That's all I need. You know what? I'm just going to stick one on there like that because that's all it needs to be for now. Get on the Sydney Light Freight. There you go. Giddy up. Look at this little thing. Yep, that's cool. He's got his 2 little box cars on there and he's off. He will go and do his thing until the cows come home. Now, we need, we've got everything else up and running except for a train. Now you got to put a steam train on here. Ha 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 ha. Now the question is, what? I don't need anything that goes ridiculously fast, but I also want something that looks cool. I mean, all steam trains look cool. I don't know why I'm even questioning that. You know what? Is it wrong of me to want to chuck another Percy on the line? I think it might be. 3-cylinder. He pulls a lot. I don't need heavy pullers. I don't need that stuff. 113. Yeah. 129, 64. And then I've got the moguls. They go right quick. They're quite fast actually. These things aren't terrible. They were freight designed. Okay, well they're not specifically what I'm after, but they will do. How fast does this thing go? 80. Oh well, I think we got a bingo here. Just chuck him on. Passenger carriages. I mean, we're only going to stick to the basics with this. I am going to chuck just these ones on because these are the easiest things to use. Chuck you on. And then we're going to chuck a first class on there. Then we're going to chuck a third class on there. And then we're going to chuck a brake van on there. And there you go. That is that train. I haven't set up the line yet because I'm a doofus. There you go. Now you got yourself a train. And again, I may have gone a little bit silly, a little bit too quickly with this, but hell, I got $2.9 million it is. There you go. And that's the train that will run up and down that line on his merry way around the island. You got 23 passengers on board. You're doing all right. I did put a Dover in here, didn't I? Yes. There is a stair service for the passengers who want to go this way. What line's that? Ah, I haven't even named this one yet. Ha ha ha. Crayford to Sydney. There you go. Crayford to Sydney. You're good. Cool. Passengers there. Lines are doing alright. Does that mean that these things are carrying too much? Yeah, it does. Yes, there's way too much. Okay, so what we can do now is we can upgrade these before we go today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to click on that and I'm going to go replace. We need some electrics because that's just where we're up to in the game. We're going to put a BR on there because BRs are fun. And then for passenger wagons, what are we going to chuck on the back of that? FS? They look horrible. They look equally horrible. They do 130. This thing does 160. So I need something that does a little bit of speed. We got BRs. Oh yeah, we got BR stuff over here. Mark coaches. BR Mark 1s. Oh yeah, these things are good. Oh, I like a bit of the blood and custard. Look at that. Nah, that looks a bit too steam trainish. Oh, this is oh, that looks alright. That looks the part. That's 137 long, but I think that might be the winning ticket. Yeah, go with that. Go on, replace. There you go. These things should pick up speed. They should start making me some coin. We then go over to the other side and we're going to replace them with equal electrics with the BR. And then we're going to go to the passengers. We're going to go find those BR coaches again. These. Yeah. And then we're going to find a different colour to put on them because we like that. Let's go... You know what? Let's go C-Link. Yeah. And do that. And then that should be done. And these things do 160 kilometres an hour, which is wonderful. Yeah, that doesn't look half bad. It stays within the 160 metres of the station length. Just. Genius. Alright, and then you're going to plonk all these passengers on there and you're going to go off and be happy. Now, I do have a freight train on here somewhere. What are you? Are you my freight? You are my freight. Oh. I didn't realise you were already going ham. You got 80 tools. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Sick bickies. Autosave, hurry up and do your thing, please. Alright. Well, this is an interesting development. I want to quickly hit the pause button because if we have a look at my little friend here, look at him with all the tools. He got all the tools. I want to chuck a little train on this line to go and drop stuff off out the flip end of who's he what's it. And I'll happily stick with another one of these because it just seems to be the thing to do. We're going to chuck a green one on because we like green. Green's something different. And then I do want to find those happy little go-lucky... Where are those happy little go-lucky stupid things that I had before? I don't want the nat. Where's these little... There they are, the little P&As. Yeah, that way you'll do maximum... And you know what? That would be fine for the moment. 60 is probably more than enough. And I can always add more onto you later. Let's look for that GWR real quick. Because obviously I'm going to stick... Let's go to all. And have a look at the GWs. Where did you go? No. Toad. You're not going to let me find what I want, are you? No. Okay, so we'll just start from scratch and we'll scroll our merry way down this entirety list of steam trains and then other trains, all because I want to find a Toad van. And you're not going to make me... You're going to not... Yeah, you're going to do that thing that you do. There it is. GWR Toad brake vans. That's just irritating. If you're going to be that colour, then I'm going to stick one of these 1930 ones on the end of you because I think that'd be fun. Now, you're going to need your own line because you don't have one. And then you're going to drop stuff off out there, like so. And then you're done. And there goes a noisy BR. Here comes this thing dropping off all this this here tool. And here comes my Southern. Exactly like I wanted him to. You going to drop off any tool over here for me, old there, sunshine? No. But that's fine. That's neither here nor there. You haven't got anything yet, but that's fine. You can take stuff at a later date. Here comes passenger train with one person on board because that's all we got so far. But there you go. That is what's happening, apparently. He's got 80 tools on board. Where has he taken the tools? No one needs tools except for Haverhill, which is fascinating me. That is just absolutely fascinating. What have you got here? How much stuff have you got? 35 bits of freight. Okay, well that's fine. That is what it is. Don't know why you're going to run it all the way around the train line, but anyway. That's, these things are noisy. Look at them. They're noisy. But nevertheless, that is what it is. But, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is now the entirety of that second Halo line done. It's got the 5 stations. It's got the passenger line of Sydney to Crayford now up and running. Sydney is going to be a massive city on the move in that way that it does, because I've decided to tram the living hell out of it. And trams are fun, and we like trams. I want to see a tram before we rock and roll out of here. Where's my trams? Do I get any trams? Hello, trams. Oh, there's a tram. There you go. Hey, look at that. And there's the other tram. Hey, look at that. Very good. All right. So, yes, that will do it for today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. Halo lines are officially up and running. The Sydney to Crayford line is up and running, and I've done it all in under 40 minutes. Over 2 episodes. One was nearly 30 minutes, one was nearly 40. But it is what it is. Still, plenty more to do in this series. We are going to tidy things up. We're going to make sure everything's up and running. We're going to make sure I'm not running at a negative $50,000 friggin' earning, which will happen in time, but it's going to take some time. But we've still got $2.9 million reduce. $1 billion reduce, even. So I'm not at all concerned at this stage. You got 4 people on board, and you are running with 30 people on board. Well, hot damn. And here I was thinking this was going to be an absolute flop. Tram fits absolutely perfectly. And then he comes. And there you go. And then he's off. See you, boy. Here comes passenger train with absolutely nobody on board. And you know what? I'm just going to stop you for fun. Until these people get off this tram and they all come barreling into the station. I'm going to do a quick little... Oh, yeah, here comes this little thing. Hey, look at him. The good people of Sydney have taken their time. Don't you run people over, tram. That's a pedestrian crossing. How dare you? Oh, look at this. Look at this. All the people. They all want to get on this new fandangled steam train. Because everyone loves their steam trains. See, it's not just me. I love them too. Here we go. Look at all this. Look at all this action. So you now got... Yeah, you got plenty. Alright, off you go. Start moving again. Take your passengers. There you go, look at that. Yes. Maiden voyage out of Sydney. But there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you leave a like on this video. If there's things that you want me to tidy up in a certain way, or things that you want to see before the end of this series, feel free to chuck a comment in the comment section. Like and follow me on Facebook, as always. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't already. Click the notification button and that will help you keep up to date with all things KMDolph. And as my little Sydney to Crayford passenger train heads off to do his thing, and I'm going to go and hide over here and watch him come down this line because it's going to look spectacular. Yeah, as he zips around the corner here, I will see you guys for the next instalment of Transport Fever 2. Take care, everyone.